Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Danny K. I'm here just giving a couple quick news stories that I found interesting. One, as apparently there's an investor, Michael Turpin, I believe that is his name, Michael Turpin, yep, that's correct, is filing a lawsuit against AT&T over a hack that allegedly lost him $24 million in crypto. Michael Turpin was a manager of what's called the BitAngels DAppt Fund. Essentially, you can imagine a fund that held and invested a large amount of cryptocurrencies, I'm assuming for other clients, and basically says and alleges that AT&T not once but twice handed over a imposter his SIM card so that the hacker could then hack into his phone, get his authenticator codes, his two-factor authenticators, and withdraw all of his funds. Plaintiff Michael Turpin has reportedly filed a 69-page complaint with the U.S. District Court in Los Angeles against his telecom provider, alleging that the $24 million in crypto was stolen via a digital identity theft of his cell phone account. Saying he was the victim of 2 hacks within 7 months, the investor accuses AT&T of willing cooperation with the hacker, gross negligence, violation of the statutory duties, and failure to adhere to its commitments in its own privacy policy. After the first hack, Turpin claimed that insider cooperation with the hacker enabled an imposter to acquire his cell phone number without being required to show identification or a password. That phone number later allegedly facilitated the hacker's access to Turpin's crypto holdings. So essentially what Michael's basically saying, or Mr. Turpin, is basically saying is that someone was working, like some employee is working for AT&T, and there's a hacker saying, hey, you need to copy this guy's SIM, or you need to give me access to order this guy's SIM to this address, so I can then get access to his account, get all of his information, and use his two-factor authentication basically by spoofing his phone and get all his money. And so basically they're saying it's somewhat of an inside job. And then pretty interesting, it just goes to show you no matter how, OPSEC driven you are and like protective and secure, you never know what could happen. Obviously, in my personal opinion, I believe in paper wallets and hardware wallets, not so much online wallets. Got to do that cold storage. But even now, you look it up, there's been breaches of people that have been able to hack into nano ledgers and treasures, but that's only if they actually gain access to your hardware wallet. So at least you have that going for you. So it's a tough world out there, man. You never know who is around the corner looking to steal your money. In other news that I can't believe is actually news and is happening, the cryptocurrency Tron's creator Justin Sun, who won the charity auction for lunch with Warren Buffett, had to postpone/cancel due to him having a medical ailment, aka kidney stones, earlier today. As a result, there was a big kind of outcry of a whole bunch of FUD that came out. There was allegations that he was not allowed to leave China. There are currently allegations that he's being investigated now by the Chinese government for illegally getting those funds to pay for the donation. All sorts of stuff. What is true and false at this point is a little unknown. I mean, we do know that Justin Sun is in California and not in China, so he has left. Whether the allegations on whether he, did some scrupulous illegal activities to gain those funds, I mean, I don't know. Justin Sun doesn't seem like the most honorable, honest guy. I feel like he's been part of a lot of pump and dumps and schemes like that. So I could see something like that happen. But again, there's been nothing to substantiate these claims yet. But yeah, I just thought that was also pretty interesting that happened today. And as a result, I believe Tron dropped quite a bit. The high was 280 sats. And it dropped all the way down 20% to 224 as this news. There's a slight bounce right now, but it looks like it's getting rejected. So yeah, not good times for Tron, but of course the hype train will figure out the next thing to get those dollars rolling. So moving on. Bakkt actually begins testing its Bitcoin futures trading platform following the hype and delays. They officially launched on July 22nd, essentially launched a test platform that is going to be traded futures in actual Bitcoin and settled in Bitcoin. A lot of people were anticipating this for quite some time. They thought there was going to be a big hype and a whole lot of rally behind it, and there's going to be a whole bunch of crazy gains. But unsurprisingly to me, the price that this news has already been way, way priced in, and we didn't really see much of a change. In fact, we are on a very serious downtrend right now. As a matter of fact, if we look at the Bitcoin USD price on Bitstamp, it is just posting lower highs and lower lows over and over and over again. So since the 22nd, it's been down about 12%. So, unfortunately, everyone's saying, oh, I can't wait for Bakkt and Bitcoin settled futures. It's going to change the game. Well, it might, just hasn't yet. So keep your fingers crossed and hope for the best. So in other news, Bitcoin's network is now 8 times more powerful than it was at a $20,000 price point back in 2017. You heard that right. Even though the price is half of what it once was during the all-time highs, the robustness and the power of the network is 8 times more powerful. Something that I think is an amazing indicator on not only adoption, but just how secure this network is going to be in the years to come. Broadly accepted as a measure of how robust Bitcoin transaction security has become, hash rates have broken multiple records in recent weeks and months. Cointelegraph reported more recent all-time highs had come around June 21st at 65 trillion terahash and July 1st 70 trillion terahash. The figure subsided over the weekend after hitting 79 trillion mark on Sunday, the most recent day for which data is available. In other words, the Bitcoin network is now almost 8 times the computing power it had been when the price of Bitcoin was around $20,000 in 2017. So in other scam-related news, Facebook and Instagram now have a problem with Libra ads, fake Libra ads, I should say. Recently, a report done by the Washington Post showed that nearly a dozen fake Libra pages have been circulating across Facebook and its social photo-sharing app Instagram, posting as official entities for the much-discussed digital currency. As said in the report, a number of those fake Instagram and Facebook accounts were removed, but only once Washington Post reported them to Facebook. Some of the fake, it kind of blows my mind. Here's a currency that isn't even out yet. It's not meant to be something that you invest in or ICO in or anything like that, but people are dumb and they want to get in on the ground floor. And so some of the fake Libra ads offered participants in a pre-sale of not yet launched Libra coin at a discount, while many others included Facebook's logo, photos of Mark Zuckerberg, or Libra's official marketing materials. One clear example of Libra's fake online is buylibracoins.com. Sounds real legit, which copies Libra's logo from the official website and offers users to create an account and invest in Libra with major cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. While the website's Instagram page has been allegedly removed, the website remains available at press time. I mean, honestly, and I hate to be this mean, but if you fall for something like this, you should have learned to read a little bit better and learn what you were investing in. Don't get zucked by the Zuck buck, okay? I don't know. I have my own thoughts on this whole Libra, Calibra, the Senate and committee hearing fiasco. I will probably do a video rant on it later in the week, but yeah, I think that this is kind of funny that we're hearing news about how the United States government doesn't want Facebook to basically launch this without being very, very particular. Not to mention today, the Department of Justice just announced that they are going to go after a broad antitrust case against all of the major tech companies, Apple, Google, Facebook, Amazon, and basically saying that they have created a monopoly and are going to investigate whether or not they need to break them up. So that's going to be interesting. I'll probably report on that as it develops. But yeah, listen, in case you don't know, there is no Libra coins for sale. There won't be for a while, and it's nothing you can get into that's going to make you super rich. So don't worry about it. It is literally the epitome and complete opposite of what cryptocurrency was designed to be. Essentially, it is the Federal Reserve 2.0 with the ability to track every single thing you do with every cent you have. Of course, this isn't financial advice. You can do what you want, but let's be honest with ourselves. When has Facebook ever actually done anything that's made the world a better place? In other news, the company Circle, which is backed and partially owned by Goldman Sachs, has expanded their services to Bermuda and are now offering new services to non-U.S. clients. Circle, as you may know, owns the exchange Poloniex, or I believe they bought it back in 2018. They also created the coin, the USDC coin, a coin that I really like. It's available on both Coinbase and Poloniex, and I believe Binance and a few other platforms. It's one of the stable coins I like to use. But yeah, apparently they have expanded their services to Bermuda. In a blog post on July 22nd, Circle said that it had acquired a full license to offer crypto-related services under Bermuda's Digital Asset Business Act of 2018, a major local regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies that was introduced in July of 2018. Many of Circle's services will be unavailable in the U.S. due to regulatory limitations. Surprise, surprise. As a part of the expansion to Bermuda, Circle plans to offer an array of new crypto-related services, including advanced trading products and new crypto asset listings, the firm said in the announcement. However, many of these new services will not be available in the United States, Circle emphasized, citing U.S. regulatory limitations. The company added that they will still commit to serving American customers and will continue to advocate for regulatory changes to ensure that the U.S. economy is not left behind by opportunities created from digital assets and crypto innovation. At the same time, Circle praised Bermuda's approach to crypto, claiming that the company has witnessed first that the Bermuda government is ready to evolve new regulation and contribute to technical innovation in the crypto and blockchain industries. So yeah, while the USDC is still available within the United States and Circle has some of its services available in the United States, the vast majority of them are not available because of the uncertainty in crypto regulations and the recent crackdown on cryptocurrencies and making sure that it is quote-unquote safe for the average consumer because our politicians care about their constituents. End air quotes. So yeah, just another thing. I keep my eye on what Circle is doing. They're owned partially by Goldman Sachs. They own Poloniex. It's an exchange that I really like and have used for a long time. I know a lot of people talk shit on it, but I think it's a pretty good platform personally. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. And in other news to keep an eye out for, coming July 30th, the Senate Banking Committee will hold yet again another hearing on the regulatory framework of cryptocurrencies and blockchains. Will anything get done? Probably not. I believe they said that the committee said in a press release it would hold an open session titled Examining Regulatory Framework or Digital Currencies and Blockchain on July 30th, though it is unclear if this would be a fact-finding mission or if any specific pieces of legislation would be discussed. A number of people from the cryptocurrency industry will be there. Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire, representing the Blockchain Association, Rebecca Nielsen, a member of the Congressional Research Service specializing in international trade and finance, and I'm totally going to butcher this name, Mahersa Baradarna, a law professor at the University of California Irvine School of Law, will testify as expert witnesses. And if we take a look at the market right now, aka what Bitcoin is doing, it is in a downtrend, constantly printing lower highs and lower lows. Currently, it had the attempt at breaking the latest lower high of 1105 or 11200. What is that? Yeah, 1100. It could not get above that 1100 area, got rejected, and is now down currently at 96.7. It needs to create a lower low below 9300-ish, 9150-ish area for that downtrend pattern to be still in play. Where will it go? No one knows. I just buy a little bit every week and hope for the best. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was informative. If it was, please leave a comment or a like or a dislike. Share it with your friends and subscribe. Again, I am Danny K. Thanks for watching.